Hello and welcome. Have you ever opened a new pair of shoes or a package of jerky and found one of those little white packets that says "do not eat"? Those are silica gel packets, and they are designed to keep things dry. But have you ever stopped to wonder how long they actually work? Do they have an expiration date? Today, we're going to dive into the science behind these tiny moisture absorbers and find out exactly how long their magic lasts. First, let's understand what silica gel is. It's not a gel like you might think, it's a solid, porous form of silicon dioxide. Each tiny bead is covered in millions of microscopic pores that can grab and hold water molecules from the air, a process known as adsorption. This makes it a desiccant, which is just a fancy word for a substance that keeps things dry. Now, for the main question, how long do they work? The answer isn't a set amount of time, like a month or a year. The lifespan of a silica gel packet depends entirely on its environment. A brand new, sealed packet is at its full potential. The moment it's exposed to air, it starts working. If you toss a packet into a very humid environment, like a gym bag or a toolbox in a damp basement, it might become completely saturated with moisture in just a few days or weeks. However, if you place that same packet inside a small, well-sealed, airtight container, like a camera case or a box of old photos, it could last for years because there's very little new moisture for it to absorb. Its job is to absorb the limited moisture trapped inside the container, and then it's done. So, how can you tell when a packet is full? Some packets make this easy because they contain indicator beads that change color. They might start as blue and turn pink when they're saturated, or start as orange and turn a dark green. If your packet doesn't have these, you can't really tell just by looking. One trick is to weigh it. A saturated packet can hold about 40% of its own weight in water. But here's the best part, you don't have to throw them away. You can recharge and reuse them. Simply spread the beads on a baking sheet and bake them in an oven at a low temperature, around 200 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, for a couple of hours. This heat forces the trapped water to evaporate, making the beads thirsty again. Once they're done, let them cool in an airtight container so they don't immediately start absorbing moisture from the air. So, silica gel packets don't really expire, they just get full. Their effectiveness is all about the conditions they're in, and they can be reused over and over again. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more useful tips and explanations. We appreciate your support and we'll see you in the next video.